It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Well, good morning there. Welcome to the morning show on XL7.
It's going to be one of them shows.
It's going to be one of those days.
Go ahead. You do your
Good
opening.
morning, everyone. We are live here in the studio. Karen McCaig and my partner in crime, Scooter.
Whoop, whoop. I'm scared.
You should be.
This morning's already started rough.
It's already started. It's already started, ladies and gentlemen. Got your coffee because you're going to need it. Buckle up. We're going for a ride.
Better be sitting down.
How are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
I'm fine.
And how was the wonderful weekend?
Well, fine. Now that you remember I was here on Tuesday.
Last week.
He asked me
I'm
this.
I had my weeks packed up. It was a weird week last week because having the day off and everything, it just threw my mind off.
Just threw your mind off, didn't it?
It did.
He thought I was on vacation last week. It's like, well, I was here on Tuesday. And as a matter of fact, I was here last week.
Yep.
But, today is Tuesday, isn't it? See, I
You
don't
were
even
here
know
on
what
Thursday.
day. I was here on
See?
Thursday.
See?
Yeah, I know. I can't. I don't know what day it is. We don't know what's happening. Who are you? Who am I? Anyway. Hey, guess what today is?
Oh, no. You're going to start with this right out of the gate. Okay.
Well, it's July 8th, 2025, of course. I'm saying that for my own benefit.
And now we move on or no?
We move on. Today in history, in 1796, the U.S. government issued the first passport.
Really?
Yes. So that's your educational piece for the day.
Yeah, I can say I know something now.
Do you have a passport?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Believe it or not.
Oh,
no.
you should get one.
I haven't needed one, and I know my son's got one and stuff, but I haven't
I've got
needed
one.
it.
It makes me feel very important to say I have a passport. You know what? They don't stamp them anymore like they used to, or at least the places I've been.
They don't stamp them?
They don't stamp them, and I wanted all the stamps. So it's like, what's up with that? Now you just show it, and they look you up and down, and I don't know, ask you some questions, and off you go. But I wanted the stamps.
I'll be darned.
Whatever.
Whatever.
But this is also July 8th. Is National Cow Appreciation Day. Mm-hmm.
Cow Appreciation Day.
Yes.
Okay.
It was started, I think, by Chick-fil-A, with their Eat More Chicken campaign. Seriously. I'm serious on that.
They started this holiday.
Yes, and so...
Cow appreciate your cows.
Today, appreciate the cow. Eat chicken. If you're going to give your cow a hug, though, you want to assess that. Some cows may not want to be hugged, so be careful on that. But yeah, appreciate the cow day.
Doesn't mean you can't eat beef.
No, it does. Oh no, I'm a beef eater.
Okay.
Please.
On cow appreciation.
I appreciate it. My stomach appreciates beef.
There you go.
And,
remember to thank a cow.
Yes,
today.
thank a cow. Or you could have a glass of milk or eat some ice cream. Anything, just show appreciation to the cows of the world.
It's important.
Yes.
People, it's important.
And it's also, that wasn't enough.
That wasn't enough.
It's National Raspberry Day. Do you like raspberries? He's curling his nose. I guess that's a
I
no.
could do without.
Really?
Yeah.
I never had a raspberry until I was an adult. We had
Really?
other summer fruits in my house. Growing up in Tulsa, yeah, we would have peaches and strawberries and watermelon and cantaloupe, otherwise known as mushmelon.
Mushmelon,
yeah. But so I didn't have a raspberry till I was an adult, but I do like raspberries.
There you
So
go.
put some raspberries,
They make pies and different things with it. Yeah, there you
or
go.
on top of ice cream.
There you
So
go.
there. So,
Respect your
there you
cows
have
and
it.
raspberries today.
That's true. And it's also national, we're not done yet, there's
Oh,
more.
Lord.
But yet, there's more. National Chocolate and Almond Day. Now, I can get into that.
Now, my wife is happy you brought that up.
Yes, so you're going to need to take her. Does she like almonds?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to need to take her. Amanda, this is for you. You're going to need to take her some chocolate and almonds.
Chocolate and almonds.
Yeah.
Is the Almond Joy got chocolate and almonds in it?
Yes.
All right. Well, there you
Almond
go.
Joy. Let's see. Let me think. Almond Joy's got nuts. Yeah, it
Mounds
does.
don't.
And Mounds don't. That's right.
There you go.
So, see, you know,
Say
This is
my
your-
wife will be happy.
yes, well, she should be. So get on that because we kind of let her down with the falafel. So this is the makeup thing.
You let us all down with the falafel. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. But hey, you got to stretch your boundaries there. Step
And you
out
got
of
to
the
say,
box.
I can say that I've tried a falafel.
Yes. I have yet to make those
You
since you gave me the
slacker,
rest of it.
slacker.
I know. Sometime I'll get around to it. So those are the days for today. These are the days of your lives.
And it goes downhill from here today.
And well,
yes.
that was pretty much the
That was the
peak of
highlight.
show. That was the highlight of the show.
All right, so respect your cows.
Yes,
Today.
appreciate the cows.
Appreciate the
well, I
cows.
guess that's appreciate and respect. I guess
I got respect for them.
Yes.
All right, I'm
and
just going to say.
appreciate them. And then national,
almond and chocolate
yes, and raspberries.
and raspberry.
Chocolate covered raspberries with almonds. Oh, that sounds good. And or chocolate covered almonds
With raspberry.
with raspberries. There you have it. All right. Well,
Do you spend all weekend looking this stuff up?
oh no, it takes about 30 seconds. On my drive over here, I contemplate what words
you
of
wanna-
wisdom, how we can
What
educate the audience.
Words of wisdoms are going to ooze out when you get here.
Yes. So yeah, I'm sure people tune in. Well, I know your mother does, just to hear what the fun facts.
Oh,
of the
there's
day
no
are.
doubt. No doubt in my
Grammy,
mind.
these are for you.
So did you do anything cool this weekend?
Went to see the fireworks.
Did you?
Yes, over at
What-
Bull Shoals.
the Bull
We went-
Shoals one?
Yeah,
Okay.
those are closer to our house, and they put on a really good show. What about
I
you?
heard they do pretty good.
Oh yeah, this year it was a long show. It was like 30 minutes plus. So
We went to Springdale and visited my daughter and my granddaughter.
I was gonna say in Lila.
Yeah.
She should come first. You visited Lila,
Lila,
and your
then
daughter and
I
son-in-law.
happened to see Caitlin and Jackson while I was there.
Yeah, so I'm sure they appreciated you.
And there
being
was fireworks going on everywhere, all around you.
all around them. So you had a good free show from the driveway.
Oh
or the
yeah, you just
backyard?
walked in the backyard and you could just see them just.
Yes, I like that because you don't have to spend a lot of money on them.
I love the smell of fireworks.
Yes, it's very summery.
It's just there's just a smell they have that I like.
Yes, I agree with you on that. It's just
pretty
kind
cool.
of, I don't know, it takes me back to my childhood actually. So, yeah, they're still shooting off fireworks in my
Oh, yeah.
neighborhood. We live out of the
Well,
city.
now they can go
limits.
get them for half price. So.
Yes, and I don't mind that as long as they're not shooting them at my house.
Midnight
You know.
and at midnight.
Yeah, but we've had some spectacular fireworks, so that was fun.
That's cool.
So you had a good visit?
I did. We had a good time.
Well,
I always
good.
have a good time when it comes to Lila.
Well, good. I'm sure because you're the fun. You're the fun one, right?
I'm the favorite.
Yes, of course you are.
My wife this may backfire, but I'm
Yeah,
going to say I'm the
you're
favorite.
going to need to take some extra chocolate and almonds on that. So, well, should we get started?
We probably
on the,
do.
On the real show?
You're already 9 minutes in.
Oh, I'm never going to get this down to the time frame that he gives me. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Okay. Well, Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. They have been providing hospice care to the area since 1979. And one thing about Hospice of the Ozarks, hospice is not about giving up. But it focuses more on quality of life, refocused hope, comfort, dignity for the patients and their families. And Hospice of the Ozarks believes that the end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning of life, and that no one should have to face these challenges alone, regardless of their social or financial circumstances. And the thing about Hospice of the Ozarks, they have the hospice house. So if someone needs some respite care, or family care, caregivers need support, or maybe someone doesn't have someone to be a full-time caregiver, Hospice of the Ozarks Hospice House is definitely an option. So for more information, give them a call at 870-508-1771. They'll be happy to answer questions and to give you some feedback on options. And they also do caregiver support, bereavement support, volunteer opportunities are available. So give them a call today. And let's go to prayer time, brought to us by Hospice of the Ozarks. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful summer day that you have given us. We thank you for your grace and mercy and just your presence in our lives. We thank you for the comfort and the strength that you give those in need. And we thank you for all of your extraordinary blessings, for your creation, for opportunities we have every day to live this life and to serve you and to try to make the world a better place. And we just pray that your hand will be upon those in need today, those who are in pain, who are sick, who are suffering, or who have lost loved ones. We pray for the people in Texas who are experiencing the aftermath of those catastrophic floods. And we pray for the victims and their families, and we just lift them up to you, Lord, and we pray for your hand upon them and your love upon them. And we know that no matter what's going on, you're sitting victorious on your throne. And we thank you for being in control of everything and guiding us and directing us. Watch over us as we continue through this day. In the name of Jesus Christ, our Savior, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So, all right, quick word from the Z team or a full break? Which is it?
Quick word from the Z
Quick
team.
word
We'll
from the Z
right
team.
back.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7, and Scooter's over here just harassing me because I do tend to get wordy. I don't know
That's
if
what
y'all
you
have
want to call
noticed
it, wordy?
that.
Okay.
So anyway, yes, I have the gift of gab. And so let's talk about weather. Well, first let's talk about the Z team.
Okay.
So the Z team is your local realty experts, and they do so much for this area. They love this area, and they are just wonderful people, and they want to help you with your real estate needs. Century 21 Lemac, the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793, and they just love this area.
They are. They're very down-to-earth people. If you ever get a chance to meet them, you will love them. Like I said, they're very down-to-earth people, but they truly want to help and make a difference.
Yes.
They don't want to just sell you a house. They want to make a difference. They want you happy 5 years down the road when you run into them at Walmart and, hey, that's my realtor.
Absolutely. They want to be your friend. So give them a call and retireToArkansas.net. And give them a call, and let's just check out the weather rock, shall we?
All right.
Oh, look at
Here's
that.
a zoom-in shot on it.
It
is foggy out.
It is foggy out. Now, this is, of course, right on Bob and Linda Zadora's property. And the weather rock looks clear. It doesn't look wet, but it is foggy today.
Yeah, here's the wide
Foggy.
angle. It is.
Look at that. We can't even see the...
And I've got a still shot that we did one morning from this camera, and this is what it should be looking like.
That's what it should look like, and then...
This is what it looks like now.
That's what it looks like. Foggy, foggy, foggy. But you can go on to retiredarkansas.net at any time and check out the cameras so you can go on. I'm sure it'll clear off. That fog will burn off a little bit later today, hopefully. So, all right. Well, shall we do some temperatures?
You bet.
Do you think? Let's do some temperatures. Let's see what's happening in our area. Mountain Home right now is at 72. Harrison's at 72 as well. Batesville is coming in at 75. Yellville is 73. Marshall and Salem and Mountain View, all three are at 72 degrees. Calico Rock is at 75. West Plains is at 73. Springfield and Poplar Bluff, Missouri, both at 73. And St. Louis is at 78. And let's look at the national weather. Look at that. There's still some rain in our area. And there's rain up in north part of Missouri. I tell you what, it's just been a wet.
It has. It's been really wet. Every time you turn around.
Every time you turn around. It looks like, fortunately, that...
Yeah, zoom into Arkansas. Let's take a look at... And you can move it over if you want. Just click on it and drag it over. There you go.
Look at that. I'm getting it, people. Look at that, though. We've got...
Yeah, we're going to get hit by it a little bit,
and
looks
it looks like it's coming in just throughout the day today.
Well, I was going to do some mowing today, so that may not happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. And it even looks like we might have some thunderstorms. And let's see what it says as far as the no watches or warnings today. Oops. 7-day forecast today. Showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly between 2 and 3 p.m. High near 85. Chance of precipitation, as I said, 60%. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch possible tonight. A 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 7 p.m. Low around 69. And then tomorrow, 40% chance of thunderstorms, mainly after 1 p.m. High near 87. And the low tomorrow night is at 68. And then Thursday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 90. Thursday night, 71, mostly clear. And then Friday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. High near 92. Friday night, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, low around 71. And then Saturday, high of update it. So, all right, so there you have the weather sponsored by the Z-Team, your local real estate experts. Do we go to a quick
we're going to
word?
go quick break, come back with some community news.
All right, we'll be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Oh my goodness, welcome back to the morning show on XL7. I tell you, between Scooter and myself, we may get through the show. I don't know.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. All right, community event sponsored by Ozarks Farm and Lawn at 4423 Highway 62 West, ozarksfarmandlawn.com, 870-425-3434. They are your go-tos for Kubota, New Holland. They've got construction equipment, new equipment, pre-owned. They've got a lot of package deals on their website. You can take a look here. Balers, spreaders, lawnmowers. I may need to go see them because I need a new lawnmower. Hay rakes, utility vehicles, just tractors, on and on and on and on. They have service and parts, and they have just a massive amount of stock at their location. So go check them out, and they'll even let you test drive a
You
thing
bet.
or two, right?
You bet. And they got a huge service center, so if you just need to get your tractor fixed and get it up to going, they can definitely take care of you.
They can definitely take care of you, and tell them Scooter sent you.
There you go.
All right, community events. We've got the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 52 is having their second Monday night dinner on Monday, July 14th. This is coming Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Alley White American Legion Post 52 at 717 Market Street in Mountain Home. They're having a baked potato and salad bar, dessert and drink, eat in or take out. Adults are $10, $5 for children 5 to 12. Kids 4 and under eat free, and all proceeds help support the local veterans and the community. They've also got their all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast coming up July 26th, and more information on that later. The North Arkansas Fly Fishers Tie-In and Swap Meet is coming up Saturday, July 19th from 9 to 3 p.m. at the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas at 1042 Highland Circle, Mountain Home. Fly tying is free for everyone. The swap and selling portion of it, NAFF members are free. Non-members $50 payable on site, and individuals can join the NAFF the day of the event and sell or swap for free. Bring your vise and tying materials for a relaxed day of fly tying, camaraderie, and swapping. Tables and chairs provided. Items offered for sale or swap must be fishing or outdoor related. And for any questions, call Susan Parsons at 618-791-3638. Twin Lakes Playhouse is opening August 8th through the August 24th with their performance of Jane Eyre. You can give them a call at 870-424-0444 for tickets. Tickets are $15, or you can order them online at twinlakesplayhouse.org. And July 25th, the Military Service Sisters are having their monthly meeting at Chin Gardens at 12 noon. And those are the community events brought to us by Ozarks Farm and Lawn. All right, now we're going to go to another break.
7:25. We're going to get our guests up here.
We're going. See,
Record time.
Record time. All right.
I love it.
I know. Well, at least our guests will have a little bit of time to talk. Okay, we'll be right back. Right?
You bet.
Okay, we'll be right back.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's a liquidation.
And we're back on the morning show. We have our representatives from the Youth Center and Mountain Home Parks and Recreation, Andrew McNair, Sayre Whiteley, and Megan Engler. And it's so good to see you guys back again. I made it through, the last month since you were here last, so thank you for coming back.
Absolutely.
So what's been going on at the Youth Center?
Oh, at the Youth Center, we're packed all day, every day until the end of summer. But there's a lot of really fun, weekly activities and things. And it's never too late to get a membership, too. If you still want to kind of hatch on to the last part of summer, those memberships go, for a year. So that's just a good reminder for people. You don't have to get in. I overheard someone asking about that, like, oh, I wasn't here at the beginning of summer, so I can't. And that's not the case. Andrew especially loves having all the kids around us all working day. So it's never too late to get in there.
Keeps it interesting.
It's busy. It's very, very busy there.
So if they get a membership now, it goes until this time next summer?
It's a full,
Oh, it's a full year.
Yep,
Okay.
year to date.
All
Year to
right.
date.
And what does the membership cost?
That'll be $40.
$40 for
per kid.
Per
kid.
child.
And if you want to do family, it's $90. So,
$90, okay. And the family would be anything more than 2 kids, I guess. I mean, if you've got 2 kids, that'd be
yeah, and I mean
$80.
adults too. If you want to, there's still pickleball going on in the evenings. They're not doing their morning sessions right now until school starts back up. And then there's cornhole on Fridays. So there are still things going on for adults as well. And then once school starts, our pickleballers they have a pretty wide window when they're at the youth center. So if you're interested in pickleball, I'd say especially it's a good gig, I think.
Okay. All right. So it's $40 per child or $90 for a family. And is there a limit on the number of family members under that membership?
No, I don't believe so, but they do need to be in the same household.
Same household. Okay. All right. And I didn't realize you have pickleball for adults over at the youth center. Oh, okay. Well, there's a fun fact I didn't know.
Yeah, and they fully run it themselves. It's actually not under Parks and Rec. They have their own group. They have their own meeting times. They kind of rotate between us and Hickory, and I'm sure they play other places as well. But they are their fully owned run machines, and
we just give them the space to use.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I was over at Cooper Park yesterday on a walk between the rain showers, and I noticed the pool was still up and
going. I was surprised. I think that everybody's kind of relaxing after a fun 4th of July weekend, because yesterday and Sunday was a little slow at the pool, but it gave the lifeguards and myself a little breathing room just to kind of take a break too from just the mass chaos that we've been having there this summer. But we've been super busy, I believe, since the lakes are kind of closed off to swimmers at the swimming areas and whatnot. There's been a lot of people coming up to the pool, so that's a nice change there.
Yes, and I have a question, and I was thinking about this when I was walking yesterday with all of the rain. And what are the rules, like when does the pool close during the day if there's a storm coming
absolutely.
up?
So of course we try to stay open as much as we can, but if we have thunder and lightning in the area, we get out and have to wait 30 minutes until the last lightning or thunder has been heard. And so if that stays pretty consistent, we'll decide to close down for that section of time and possibly further on. We look at the radars to see if anything else is popping up, to see if it's going to be feasible for us to open back up. And so there's really not just a set policy for us on like saying, hey, we'll know by 4:30 if we're going to have a 6 o'clock swim lesson or anything like that. But we just kind of keep the eye on the radar. Now for rain, we can still be open whenever it's raining, as long as it's not raining so hard that we can't see the bottom of the pool floor. So even if it's raining, you're already in the water getting wet, so we try to stay open. But once my lifeguards cannot see the bottom of the pool floor, obviously that becomes unsafe. So we get everybody out of the water until the rain lightens up. So that could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long.
Oh, okay. All right. And I'm curious, how many lifeguards do you have on duty?
We have a staff of 25 this year, and so 23 of them are lifeguards. The 2 others are myself, and then Cole, our other manager.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. And when will the pool stay open after school starts? It stays open through August?
Yep. Well, our last day will be September 1st, Labor Day. And so we'll go down to reduced hours whenever school starts back in session. But we'll still offer, adult swim times and a couple of open swim times each day for people. But our schedule will go down drastically.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, very good. Well, gosh, that answered all my questions that I had when I was walking, thinking about the pool yesterday and trying not to get rained on. So, Andrew, what's happening in your world?
Well, let's see here. There's a lot going on in my world. Tonight, I saw y'all's little weather forecast, and I'm hoping the rain kind of stays away. But tonight, I'm doing one of my intro to fishing classes, which registration for that is now closed. But got a good group for that. We're going to, learn how to cast, learn about our different equipment, learn about different fish species, and learn how to fish. So those kids out there, they're going to get some T-shirts with me, and they're going to, I don't know if it's good or not, but I'm teaching them how to fish, and hopefully we all, stay a rod length away from each other and don't get hooked. But other than that, in the outdoor recreation area, we have registration open for archery right now, and we've got an instructor-led program with Game and Fish. They're going to be coming out August 7th. That should be a Thursday. There's 2 different sessions for that. There should be a 10 to noon and then a 1 to 3. Both of those have limited capacities because of equipment and that type of deal. We do provide the equipment for that. But if you're interested in that, you need to get registered soon. We're filling up fast. You can get on our Facebook, get on our website. But like I said, it's going to be a good intro to archery type class. You're going to learn the basics, and like I said, we'll have a guy from the Game and Fish there who does it all the time, who can
and
teach
that
you.
one's free.
Yes, free.
That one's free.
That one's free. That's also
neat.
why it fills up pretty fast.
Yes, absolutely. Now, is it it's not just archery, like if you wanted to hunt, right?
No, it's target based.
Target based.
So
okay.
sometimes it kind of depends. We've had a couple different instructors. This guy, I've not had him before, but I know being from the Game and Fish, they all have their training they go through and their experiences they go through. And some of them bring 3D targets, of bears and different stuff like that. Most of the time we have the traditional round targets out there. And then depending on, how things are going with the class, if there's enough time to allow it, he might pull out some more 3D targets, that type of thing. So, but it's just to get you familiar with, how to draw your bow back, how to be safe when you do it, that type of thing, and how you're supposed to hold it without hurting yourself. So, it's just a good intro level class to just, get your foot in the door with it.
And you said that's coming up August 7th, but registration
is open now. And it will be open until it fills because it's free, but we need you to register on there, waivers and stuff like that. We need you to do that. So if you show up on that day and you haven't registered, normally I don't turn people away, but when it comes to this, I will turn you away.
You'll have to turn you away.
Yes. So if you're interested in that, get registered now.
And where is that going to be?
It's going to be at the Dr. Ray Stahl Soccer Complex. There's good wide open spaces there, and there's a good area to put up a backdrop over there and catch the arrows that may not hit their target. And so
I'm sure that there may be some arrows that don't hit the target the first time or two.
But the instructor, he brings this big, it's like this big mesh tarp looking deal, and we stretched it out in between 2 poles, and it kind of, when the arrows hit it, they just die in the air and hit the ground. So
have you done archery before yourself?
Yeah.
Is it hard to learn?
I wouldn't say so. It's these bows, they have when it comes to a bow, they have different poundage settings, as far as how hard it is to draw them back.
Okay.
And most of these are at a lower poundage, because that's another thing with this program. You need to be 8 or older to do it. But most of them, if you're 8 years old, you can pull it back. If you're 60 years old, you can pull them back. But no, they're pretty easy. These are more like your more, I'd say, rudimentary style of compound bows. So they're not real difficult to learn. And then, also having somebody from our state agency who's all about the hunting and fishing world, in the Game and Fish, having a guy like that there, that's a big plus. So.
And this isn't just for youth.
Primarily, kids do sign up for this. But last year I did have some parents and kids do it together, something they wanted to do together, one last thing to do before they go back to school, both come out and learn how to shoot a bow. So
well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And they sign up on the Facebook page, or what was it?
Yeah, you can sign up on Mountain Home Parks and Recreation on our Facebook page. I've got a flyer on there with a QR code and the link. You can scan the QR code, it'll take you to the registration, or you can click the link and it'll take you there. You can also go to cityofmountainhome.com, click on the Parks and Recreation tab, click on outdoor recreation programs and take you a gander at my other programs I have on there, and click on intro to archery and register.
Lots of programs. What's your next one after the archery?
After archery is through, last Saturday of September, we will be having our annual, and I think it's our 10th annual fishing derby. And that will be free as well. But there'll be more information coming up on that. And like I said, It's last Saturday in September.
All right. And then your fishing that you're doing, that's this Saturday?
That's tonight.
Oh, that's tonight.
Yep.
Okay. And if the weather doesn't hold, what's the plan for that?
Well, good thing is I have, when everyone registers, I have their phone numbers and their emails, so I'll harass them until we get a new date scheduled for that. I'd imagine we'll probably just do a week from today type of thing, and we'll just go from there. But it's one of those things. I'll make sure everybody's contacted, and we'll get it rescheduled.
Well, that sounds like fun. I'm all about the fishing. That archery sounds fun too, but I don't know if I could be trusted with an arrow. I don't know. So what else is happening? You mentioned fall.
Sports. It never stops. It never cedes. Fall sports is open. So fall soccer is open. Fall indoor volleyball is open, as well as fall little ballers is open. Now, for the fall session for little ballers, that's actually going to be volleyball and basketball, and that is limited capacity. So we have our summer program kicking off right now. It's really fun. They switch from soccer to flag football tonight.
Oh gosh.
And that's 3 and 4 year olds playing flag football. So it's going to be really fun. They'll be doing flag football for the rest of July, but we didn't have a set capacity for summer, so I'm just going to stress it to a lot of people that this fall one, because it is indoors, it'll be at the LC Sammons Youth Center. We did have to do a capacity on it because we had a really good sign up number, but taking it from outside to inside, we have to kind of consider what can be done and noise levels. So there's actually 2 different sessions on that. You can sign up for the September option or the October option. But fall soccer is open, indoor volleyball is open, sand volleyball is going on right now, and it's really fun. We have a good group out there. They got rained out last night, so unfortunately. And then they're supposed to do it again Wednesday, but again, it's just
all this week.
It's a little scary week for us in our programs, considering they're all outdoors. So
what do you do? Do you just cancel the whole thing and do?
Really, most of the time so the way we do it is if it's looking like inclement weather the whole day, or let's say that it rained the whole day before and our fields are rained out, by 3 p.m. we will usually make an announcement. So we'll reach out via email to all the coaches and then people that we've registered. And volleyball is small enough that I could just email all of them directly. But usually it's kind of unfortunate, but it seems to happen more often than not that inclement weather just happens to be starting right after our start time, or maybe like 20 minutes after. So in those cases, most of the time we'll still put it on, because better to try than to cancel, and then it's sunny and 75 and we just look silly. But that's usually has our inclement weather is the same as the pool. We're it's Cal Ripken, so it's you hear thunder, you see lightning, it's a 30-minute delay, and that restarts every time you hear or see. So it's been a little interesting here.
It's been a challenge this year. It seems like more so than in years
spring
past.
Was a slice of pie. It was very interesting, and this was my first spring in Mountain Home, and I was hearing from everybody, it's especially rainy this season. And I'm like, it's my first time in the job, and it feels like we're just having to cancel left and right. So it's
not usually like this.
Hasn't been that bad this summer, I'll say. But I think once July hit, it kind of... June wasn't too bad, I wouldn't say.
You say that. I want to say I saw something that said June was the 6th wettest June on record.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it was like June was the 6th wettest on record.
So it's not, to me it seems like it's been raining since March. I can't quite get through it, but it's been very rainy this year.
Yes.
So. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I think we need to take a break, and we'll be right back.
closeout at Sleep Mart. All 2024 Flex Steel recliners now 50 to 70% off retail. Plus, Sleep Mart will pay the tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart for the liquidation closeout today at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
Sleep Mart's liquidation closeout is on. All 2024 mattresses are 50 to 70% off retail, and we're paying the sales tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home for the liquidation closeout today. Your senior health.
Welcome back to the morning show. We are visiting with Andrew, Sayre, and Megan from the Youth Center and the Parks and Recreation Department. And Megan, you said that you have some things going on at the pool that you want to share.
Yes. I didn't want to forget about it. This Saturday, we will be showing Moana 2 for our Flick and Float there at the pool. This will be our second summer that we've had it again. We will open the gates for swimmers at 7:30 on Saturday night, and then the movie will start at sundown, so I'm thinking maybe around 8:20, 8:30-ish. And so I do believe the movie is 90 minutes long, so an hour and a half. Once the movie's over with, we'll start packing up and loading up and cleaning up for the night. So be sure to come out if you want to watch Moana 2. You can bring, noodles, life jackets, puddle jumpers for it. We don't ask that you bring any of like the floating rafts or anything like that, because that does not allow us to see underneath like the pool waters and stuff like that. Keep in mind the lights are off, so we have flashlights that are in the water. We got lifeguards in the water, making sure that everybody's staying safe whenever they're swimming and watching the movie.
Okay, and what time is that?
The gate will open at 7:30 for people to swim. You'll get about an hour of swim before the movie starts, which you can still swim when the movie's happening, but typically most people just kind of hang out in the pool and watch the movie. If we do have a chance of rain threatening like the movie that night, we'll move it to the youth center and play it in the gymnasium.
Okay, and is there an extra charge for
No extra charge. It's just the normal entry fees for the pool. So $4 per swimmer, $1 if you're just watching, and then you can use a season pass or a 25 visit pass, whatever kind of pass you have for the facilities. So it's no extra fee just because we're having a movie. It's just the same normal fees apply.
All right, and that's this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Hopefully the weather will hold out.
We look to be pretty good right now, so only a 20% chance. But we'll make a call probably around 7 or so, and if that's the case, then we'll just open up the gymnasium closer to 8 o'clock to get people able to bring their chairs and put it down in the gymnasium, and we'll watch the movie from there.
Okay, all right. What time does the pool open on a regular day?
On a regular day, Monday through Friday, we're open at 9:30 in the morning for adult swims. Our swim schedules are kind of odd because we do have it sectioned off for adult swims, swim lessons, open swims. So there's only certain time frames that the general public can come to it. But we do. It's posted at the pool, at the bulletin board. It's online. It's on our Facebook page and all that. But we're open basically Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 9:30 at night. And then Saturdays and Sundays we're 12:30 to 4:30, but adult swim at 11:30 on Saturdays.
Oh, okay. Well, as you said, with the lakes being up, I'm sure that I like going to the pool and kind of cooling off for sure, especially when there's no place to swim at the lakes really right now. So.
Yes, ma'am.
So, all right. Well, what else is happening over there?
Well, I'll hijack. Movie in the park. We will have one more for the summer. We had our first one. Like we said, time moves fast and you're having fun, I guess. But we had our end of school movie in the park in May, and now our back to school is already planned. So. Okay. We watched Inside Out 2 in May, and we had a really good turnout for that. And now August 2nd, we will be back at Hickory Park for our back to school movie in the park. And that we're going to do kind of what the pool did. We're going to do a vote. We have 3 nostalgia movies that people can vote on.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just go ahead and tell you what they are because it's more fun that way. But we have Jumanji, The Parent Trap, and The Little Rascals. So those are your 3 options you can choose from. But we're going to let everybody choose, and I'm just going to do a basic poll that I accidentally did post. If you saw that, I did post that weeks ago, and I did not mean to. It was way too early. So I'm going to post that next week. We're going to give it Monday to Friday, and then whatever has the highest vote, that's what we're going to show.
Now, is that the original Jumanji?
Yes, Robin Williams.
The Robin Williams one.
It'd be kind of ironic if I said nostalgia, and it was the one from, came out
that's
like
what
5
I just
years
wanted
ago.
to clarify. It's like, time flies.
OG only. Yeah. Yeah. I would have loved to have gotten Back to the Future, but it wasn't on our movie software. I wanted Sandlot. It was the bad day for me when I realized Sandlot wasn't on there.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So that'll be August 2nd, and then I'll just hammer this again, fall sports, especially soccer, that will close August 8th. So we're closing
that's coming up quickly.
We're going to close that a little sooner this year because we're bumping the season up a couple weeks just so we can kind of stay out of November. Because in years past, it's kind of been teetering into, and at that point, it's getting really chilly. It's holiday season, so our soccer people, just be advised, everything's going to come a little bit quicker than you think. So
and its registration is open now.
Yes.
Very important because it is limited in size. Is that right?
That's so. Soccer, no.
Okay.
Volleyball, no. Little ballers, yes.
The 3 and 4 year olds.
Yes, the 3 and 4 year olds. And we've already had quite a lot of signups come in for that one, and that one actually opened after soccer. I just opened that one last week, and we've had quite a few come in for that.
So a lot of interest in that, and I get on Facebook or through your website and
we want you to enjoy your summer, but at the same time,
plan ahead.
Don't enjoy it too much that you're going back to school and you realize your kids aren't signed up for anything in the fall.
You don't want to see the look in your kids' eyes when you explain that you missed the deadline.
Yes. And us as Parks and Rec are going to be like, we posted about it, we talked about it, but you were on vacation, which we understand. People are coming in and out. So that's why we're kind of
And well, it's all of our registrations. What have we put them out all 2 months at a time?
Yes.
I mean,
All of
every
our-
registration is open for 2 months.
We have a new threshold, which they've pretty much always stuck to. But yeah, we keep things open for about 60 days or more. So we like to give it a very big window.
No excuse.
No
parents.
excuses.
No excuses.
Yes.
And you don't want to miss the deadline. So, in all seriousness, get on Facebook or your website. Give the website one more time.
cityofmountainhome.com, and then you'll go under the Parks and Recreation tab.
cityofmountainhome.com under Parks and Recreation, and get your children
Yeah,
signed
and
up.
really, when you're on, the Parks and Rec tab and you look through all of our programs, even if a program isn't happening right now, usually we stick pretty close to that same time frame, so you can look at it and go, oh, January 1st, baseball and softball is going to be open up again, or you can look at different programs and get an idea of when we run things. So if you've missed things or you've just moved here or something of that nature, you can look at our website and get a general feel of how we run and operate things and see the new things that are coming all the time.
So there's a lot of information on that website and the Facebook page as well. And then if somebody wants to call with questions that they might not see answers to, whatever, how do they?
870-424-9311. And that's the Parks and Rec line that will get you to Miss Allison. And then from there, she'll send you to Sayre, to me, to Enoch. And if need be, she can hit you over at the pool and say, hey, call Megan over there at the pool if you got any pool questions.
Excellent. Speaking of Enoch, where is he?
He has, he's been on vacation. He was on vacation all last
whatever.
week. Yeah, and then he's got flag football twice this week, so he'll be after hours quite a bit. And then he's out next week again for his daughter's volleyball tournament.
I tell you.
So when I'm saying people on vacation and people, I'm really referring to him because
he's the only one evidently that gets vacation, right? This time of year.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Well.
I burn all mine during the hunt seasons.
Oh,
spring and fall. Yeah, that's
he actually just takes it during a normal time that most people do. The rest of us are kind of. I just take split days here and there. But
you take split days. When do you take your vacation, Megan?
Normally like October, November, December.
So you're a fall person, and then you're a hunting person.
Yeah, so.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then so Enoch gets the benefit of being able to take it during the.
He's our summer person.
He's the summer person.
Yeah.
One with him. Well, thanks guys for coming. We've got just a couple more minutes. Any last words of wisdom you'd like to get out there?
I always like to hammer down on the fact to follow our Facebook page. It's ever growing. We're always posting on there. We try to be super active on there. Mountain Home Parks and Recreation on Facebook. It's MTN. It's abbreviated. Mountain Home Parks and Recreation on Facebook. Like I said, that's usually we'll post like archery. Posted the flyer there, and then right after that I went and updated the website. So if a program comes out, more than likely it's hitting Facebook first, and that's going to be the first place you see it.
Okay.
And then
And everybody likes pictures of their kids. We post a lot of pictures of kids in their sports programs and doing stuff, and I think a lot of people miss them, like miss their specific kids and their little. So even if you want it just for that benefit, I know we had some, for Little Ballers right now, we have some professional photographers that are out there taking pictures, and I'm so excited to get my hands on that media. But I would say definitely check it also for that we really do like to show the kids enjoying. Like I just posted some of volleyball last night. We had some flag football pictures come out. So really, if your kids are in all of Andrew's programs, and I know even Megan with the pool website, like if your kids are involved in our programs, chances are there's a pic of them enjoying it. So just check it for that too.
Absolutely. And didn't you say tonight is flag football for the 3 and 4 year olds? I mean, put a smile on your face, people.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun.
Great.
The footballs are foam, so no one should be alarmed. We're not using leather footballs. So, yeah, it's going to be fun.
This is not NFL camp training. This is flag football.
Yeah, no mouth guards, no anything like that. We're just focusing on catching and throwing.
Catching and throwing, and maybe running in a direction.
Not at
somewhere.
the same time. We don't have to do it all at the same time. We're just having fun with it.
That's great. Well, thanks, guys, for coming. It's always fun to hear what's going on. And Andrew, appreciate you getting up and bringing your Mountain Dew to.
Yeah. I always need that. Anytime I'm on here, I'm At this point, I just need a Mountain Dew sponsorship.
Yeah.
I mean, because when I'm on here, I always got one.
Product
Never
placement.
fails.
Product placement.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm like one of them athletes, with their Gatorade sitting here.
Yes, yeah, the Gatorade. You need. Well, who knows? You may get a call from Mountain Dew a little bit later today, want to sponsor one of your fishing or your archery.
It'd probably be the cheapest sponsorship they've ever taken on. Probably. We run our programs pretty close to it really doesn't take a lot, but we have a lot of fun. So.
Well, it sounds like you do, and school will be starting before we know it. And
yes.
So next time you come on, I guess it'll be just about
time for them to go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, thanks, guys. We'll plan on seeing you next time. And we're almost out of time today. I'm going to try to sign off in time so that Scooter doesn't get on to me. But I hope everybody gets out and has a great day today. And thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on The Morning Show.